Right, hello and welcome to the fourth round of the CA Staff DTM 1992 Championship. Coming at this time at you live from Spa. Let's head straight to the action. We join Tom Constable as he goes round along right-hander. As always, I am your commentator for tonight. It's me, Ben Leach and Ben Leach and Ben Leach. It's just me again. It's all good. But yeah, let's get straight into it. We're at Spa, a notoriously twisty track. Let me just show you guys the track map. So yeah, we've got plenty of cars out on track. Looks like we've got about 11 drivers tonight, which is pretty good. Twelve drivers, in fact. Sorry, I can't count. But yeah, as you can see, notoriously twisty track. That hairpin at the bottom, which is the Brussels hairpin, is going to catch a few people out. I think it'll be quite fun to watch. As well as you can just see Sam Prescott's just gone past it, P11, P9, just at the top of the map now. That's little twisty bit, which is the chicane, is known as the bus stop, and that is quite a notorious corner as well, because you get that nice long sweeping left-hander coming down into that chicane. Is going to have a lot of people slamming the anchors on. You can just go to Kolyev now as he's taking that corner. As you can see here, he is slamming the anchors on, getting round through the bus stop. It's going to be interesting to see people hoofing it around that. Yeah, let's take a look at the weather today, shall we? It's 90 degrees in the air. That's a lie. It should be absolutely boiling. It should be like 32 degrees. At least it's 31 degrees on the track. And 3 kilometers an hour. I don't know what it's like where you guys are from right now, but it's absolutely boiling here. But hey, the show must go on, as they say. Right. So, let's take a look at the standings from last round, shall we? So here we go. It's Bolesky leading the championship as we come into round 4 with a commanding 72 points, leading from second place man Ian Towers with 56 points. Tom Constable though only 4 points short of Towers in third. Peter Brophy as well, equal to Constable. So that's going to be interesting. It's all to play for at the top. Kevin Costa, unfortunately, didn't score any points last round, but is still in 5th. We've got a rule at the moment during this championship where if your safety rating during the race falls below, I believe it's 40%, then your points won't get counted. So it's kind of like a deterrent for dangerous driving. So unfortunate for Kevin there, because he did drive a very good race last race, but unfortunate. So Muna having not particularly great performance from Muna last round. But he's still in lingering there in 6th, just behind Kevin. Peter Vernon and Ollie Salt, great results from them last race, pushing them up into 8th and 9th respectively. Stefan Kolyev. Stefan did an absolutely blinding job, got 2 second places last round, but again the safety rating got him, so he didn't actually score any points last round. So very disappointing there for Stefan, but yeah, hopefully he can take what he learned last race and put it to good use here at Spa. He's already in 3rd. He's qualified 3rd so far. We've got 2 minutes of qualifying left, so doing very well is Stefan out on the track right now. Going into the end of the the driver standings. It's got Christian Sparrow, Georgi Balabanov, Matt Perkins, Sam Prescott, who is back with us today, having missed a few races, and then Albon Moon with us. So I actually have the team standings today as well, so we'll just go through those quickly. So, leading the team standings right now, it's Brophy Towers Motorsport with 78 points. Hot on their heels though, it's Bolevsky Koliev Racecraft with 69 in second. The Constable Tolnay squad is in third with 61. We don't have Peter Tolnay today, so maybe their points gain will be a bit stifled. We'll see what happens there. We've got Moon Acosta Pro Drive in fourth with 57 points. But it's only 17 points behind them. In fifth is Salt and Sparrow Power Max. So we'll see how well Ollie does today, and Christian, to see if they can kind of catch Muna and Kevin. Then in sixth we've got Vernon Perkins Automobiles sitting on 35 points, so it's all to play for down the bottom. And then Presbanov Racing Inc. is down in seventh. So hopefully maybe Sam and Georgie will get some points on the board today and put them back in contention. So yeah, let's go straight to it, shall we? We're currently following Stefan Koliev as he's round the track. He's in third place currently. Looking like we've got 30 seconds left in this qualifying session. Oh, I guess it's just finished. So yeah, Bolevsky's going to be on pole, followed by Constable, Koliev, Peter Brophy, Mooney Amaz, Ian Towers down in 6th, Matt Perkins in 7th, Ollie Salt in 8th, Sam Prescott in 9th, Peter Vernon in 10th, Kevin Coster in 11th, and Georgi Balabanov in 12th, rounding out the pack there. As ever, we've got Ollie Salt's personal fan club in the Twitch chat. So, hey guys, glad you could join us this week. Unfortunate that Christian isn't racing. Could have got quite a lot of points this round for Salt and Sparrow, but never mind. Maybe next time. Excuse me, I'll just be drinking water every now and again because it's ridiculous here. Right, we go into our 5-minute warm-up. It's already had nearly a minute out of it, strange enough. Just before race 1, so yeah. Looks like we've got the Pete fan club in as well. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, you got to drink your water, you got to hydrate. Let's take a look at Mr. Ian Towers. There he is. Going around now. I'll go on board with him just now and take a look at the track, shall we? So yeah, now Towers gets on this nice bit of road where he can really stretch his legs and really kind of put the power down in the Audi there, but he's got to watch out because although these corners are quite long and quite nice, the bus stop is coming up. You just see it looming in the distance there. And here it is now, the bus stop. Tight right-hander, tight left-hander, and on to the start-finish straight. So turn 1 is a right-hand hairpin. It's La Source. Bit late on the brakes there from Towers, but it's not too bad. So yeah, coming out of La Source, this little bit of a tweak in the track is called Eau Rouge. Going in is Eau Rouge, and coming out is Radelon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm never good at French. Right, now we're onto the Kemmel Straight. This is just a straight shot down to Lacombe. And Towers has gone back in the pits, so we will never see that. Right, let's see who else was on roughly the same side of the track. Yeah, let's go. Let's take a look at Stanislav Bolesky. There he is, back on board. So yeah, that was Lacombe around another corner called Malmedy, and then this is the Brussels hairpin round to the right. Long hairpin coming out into the left-hander. Lots of turns, twists, and opportunities really to outbrake your opponents and really get in their head. Just around a series of long left-handers now. Coming down to Fagnier. A long track Spa. Fairly long track. We're actually looking at Peter Brophy. I've got things very wrong. Yeah, round Stavelot, and then back into that last bit of the circuit that we saw Towers go round on before. I think we'll be seeing a lot of sends into La Source. Here we go, race 1. Just waiting for everyone to come out onto the track from the garage. Right, yeah, we'll keep our eyes on number 4, Peter Brophy, as we go into La Source. And it's go, go, go here at Spa. Bolesky doesn't get a great start. Constable up into first. It looks like everyone's trying to find their way around. Someone goes wide. I think that might have been yeah, Ian Towers. No, not Ian Towers. Stefan Kolyev, sorry. They're going 3 abreast into the series of corners now. Bit of a nudge there, out from Towers. Nudges out Bolesky, allowing Brophy to get by. What power there from Brophy. Coming through and taking both Bolesky and Towers into second. Great move. Let's see, Kevin Costa's been knocked down the order, down to 11th now. Tom Constable still leading the race though. Brophy in second, Bolesky pushed down to 3rd. Towers up his back behind him in 4th. Kolyev in 5th. Muniamaz 6th. They're all kind of in a straight line now. Let's go back and look at Ollie Salt. He's having a bit of trouble there behind Matt Perkins. He's also got Sam Prescott behind him, so definitely in a bit of a sandwich there. Prescott pulls out. There's no real room, no drive to get by. Go back up to the front now, where there's some great racing happening. Bolesky powering on through. Contact with Constable. He's through, he's past Brophy, but can Brophy return the favour? He's right up his back there. Let's go on board with Brophy. As we watch this battle unfold trying to find any semblance of a gap there just to try and get through. But Bolesky's doing a great job there of defending, but also attacking at the same time. We've seen this before in previous races where Bolesky's just been caught a little bit short from first place. But yeah, absolutely stellar driving right now. Let's go back a bit. We've got, as the pack, we've got Mooney Yilmaz right over the back of Ian Towers there, the number 44 car. See how this one unfolds. Mooner's looking, he's looking. Can he get by? Very nice, clean pass there by Mooner. Oh, but then straight into the back of Stefan Kolyev. Towers, though, he's let. Has he let Perkins by? No, not quite. But they are jostling for position there. Mooner, Towers is now all over the back of Mooner. Mooner breaks a bit too late, allowing Towers through again. Prescott's there on the inside as well, but doesn't quite get through. It's a bit of a... Let's go back and take a look at Ollie Salt. He is trying to find a way past Matt Perkins. Just can't find the drive there. Really bunched up here. All over the track. That was Peter Vernon there, using every inch of the track to try and get as much momentum as possible. Yeah, Peter Vernon, he's pulled out. Is he going to get Salt on the inside there? No, not quite. He's not far up enough. Bit of contact there. Oh, it looks like Costa's gone off. Yep, Kevin Costa's off. Unfortunate there for Kevin. He won't be happy with that. Let's go back. Matt Perkins trying a move on Prescott now. Can he make it stick? Bit of a tap there from Prescott, but no, it looks like Perkins is through. Let's look up the front. Still a bit of jostling for position here. Bolesky right up the back of Constable now. Great move there by Bolesky. He's there on the inside. Will it be enough to make it stick? Constable probably get him back on the inside again. Yeah, Bolesky goes wide there. Constable defending this line magnificently as they come into this right-hander. Let's take a look further back down the field again. Mooner still all over the back of Towers. Trying to find a way through. Let's take a look at Mooner. We're on board now on the dash cam. There we go. That's a proper camera. Right. Let's see what's going on. Can he find a way through? Plenty to do. Well, let's see. I think Bolesky's just gone ahead of Constable there. Yeah. Bit of a to-do round the bus stop. They get onto the pit straight. Can Constable find the drive and find the line to get back through? It looks like Bolesky's got a car length on him now, so probably not. Let's take a look further back. That's Towers now catching up with Kolyev. Kolyev had a very slow corner there. Doing well though. Bit hard on the brakes into that corner. Camera is all over the place. It's all going here. All singing, all dancing. Yeah, Bolesky now doing his trademark thing of getting out in front and leaving the rest of the competition in the dust. He's got a few car lengths on Constable now, so whether or not Constable will be able to catch up, well, we'll have to see, won't we? Let's see now. Towers is now all over the back of Kolyev. Mooner's dropped back a bit. See how this one plays out. Let's go on board now with Towers. Here he is. Some very nice upholstery on his dashboard there. Obviously kept that from the stock version of the Audi. That wood effect kind of it's kind of like plastic stuff on it. But he's got all the right bits. He's got all the right buttons. Let's see if he can catch Kolyev now. Round this left-hander now, going into the right. Kolyev now pulling away a little bit. Let's go take a look at Peter Vernon now. He's there, stacked up a little bit behind Ollie Salt. Looks like we've got another retirement. I guess Kevin Costa retired after that spin, and Balabanov has also retired now as well. So disaster for them. Unfortunate. Hopefully they'll be able to make it up in race 2. See Pete Vernon now getting right up behind Ollie Salt. Bit of a love tap there. Let's go further back up the field to the battle for first. Bolevsky now increasing his lead a bit further. You can see Brophy there in the background. There he is in the AMG Mercedes. Then behind him you've got this battle between Kolyev and Towers. Kolyev pulling out a little bit now. He's got 1.2 is the gap now between Towers and Kolyev. Oh, but it's ever changing. It's now gone down to 0.8 per second, 0.6. Towers really reeling him in. Halves the gap there. So let's see, maybe Towers has a trick up his sleeve. Goes a bit wide there. Using every inch of the track to try and get back onto the back of Kolyev. Find a way through up into 4th place. Meanwhile, Muna's there looking quite menacing in the background. Any kind of a mistake from these guys and he'll be straight on it. Behind them now we've got Perkins. Perkins is kind of in a race of his own, although Salt is catching him. Only 1.5 seconds behind Perkins now. And then Salt's got Vernon behind him to contend with, so it'll be interesting to see how much pace is there. It looks like Balabanov didn't retire, he's still racing. He just went grey there for a second, must have gone in the pits. Oh! Matt Perkins! Oh no, I guess that was just some otherworldly lag. This happens sometimes, and it's hilarious. Right, let's take a look at Peter Brophy. He's kind of out there on his own as well, really. Got a few duffs into the front of that Mercedes as he comes round the bus stop. Let's go on board now for a lap with the man himself. Here we go. Back of the pit straight. Peter actually requested a on-board shot of him taking this corner, so let's see what he's got in store. Pretty tidy around there, good line. As you can see up there in the distance, Constable just fading away. Bolevsky not even within touching distance there. Round the right-hander into the left as we come round. Running down into the Brussels hairpin. Just got over 3 minutes, just over 3.5 minutes left of this race. We'll be going into a second practice, so interesting to see what happens there. Let's take a look. back down at 7th place man Ollie Salt, who has just gone past Matt Perkins. So doing really well there, Ollie. Managed to shake away a bit from Peter Vernon. Front of his car looks a bit duffed in, but he seems to be going well out there. Let's take a look. Oh! Matt Perkins trying to find a little bit of room there that maybe wasn't there. Just getting nudged off a bit there by Salt. Bullying around in the Mustang. Let's go back up and check the battle in front. Yeah, the gaps are about the same as we checked them last time. Let's take a look back here now. Off the back of Ollie's car, you can see how close Perkins is. He's trying to find a way by. Will he make it stick? Looks like he has. Here's off the back of Perkins' car now. Salt's trying again. There we go. Looks like Ollie's gotten past again, so some great racing here between these two. Salt goes a little bit wide. Can Perkins? No, he can't really capitalise there. Let's take a look back up here. This is Towers right on the back of Kolyev now. All these cars are a bit battered and bruised, but they're getting them to the end. We've got just under 1.5 minutes left of this race. Is Towers going to send it? Is Muna going to send it? It looks like they both sent it. Oh dear. Looks like a bit of lag there. We're okay though, we're good. Oh, looks like Perkins has spun. Absolute disaster there for Perkins. He won't be happy with that. At least he didn't spin while I was looking at him this time. Yeah, so Ollie Salt securing a nice 7th place, I think. Unless Peter Vernon can catch him. Probably not. Let's take a look back at this battle. This is the battle for 4th place. Kolyev, Towers, Muna. Can Towers get by? Can he squeeze past? Let's take a look off the back of Kolyev. You can see Towers and Muna jostling for position there. I think Towers is playing a defensive game now. Bit of a slide there. Muna goes a little bit off the track, just a wheel off, but they both manage to keep it on. We have got no time left in this race. It looks like Peter Vernon's gotten past Ollie Salt. Bolesky finishes the race in 1st place. We got Constable through in 2nd. Peter Brophy through in 3rd. Kolyev in 4th. Towers in 5th. Muna in 6th. This is the last corner. Peter Vernon and Ollie Salt going at it. It's going to be Vernon across the line. Bit of a block there. But that was almost a photo finish. But it's Peter Vernon in 7th and Ollie Salt in 8th. Here comes Perkins out from that spin in 9th. Then 23 seconds down the road is Prescott. The battered AMG Mercedes of Prescott. Behind him is Balabanov in 11th place. Kevin Costa as a DNF in 12th. And there you have it, folks. That's race 1. Bolesky is your 1st place man, with Constable in 2nd, Peter Brophy in 3rd, Stefan Kolyev in 4th, Towers in 5th, Muna in 6th. It's Peter Vernon in 7th, Ollie Salt in 8th, Perkins in 9th, Prescott in 10th, Balabanov in 11th, and Costa as a DNF. Unfortunate. Let's go into practice warm-up 2. They'll be spraying the champagne round at the Brophy household. A good podium for Peter Brophy there. Always, it's eluded him more times than not, and it's always good to see him get a nice podium, because he's a great driver, and more importantly, a safe driver. As we start race, as we go into race 2, chat is very right. Ollie Salt is going to be on pole, with Peter Vernon starting in 2nd, Mouni Yilmaz in 3rd, Ian Towers in 4th, Stefan Kolyev in 5th, Peter Brophy in 6th, Tom Constable in 7th, and Bolevsky starting in 8th. That is your grid for race 2. Unfortunately for Perkins, Prescott, Balabanov and Costa, they will be starting behind the reverse grid, but who knows? We might see some action going into the first few corners. We'll see. Let's see if we can get a view of any of the drivers right now. No. Looks like all we're going to see is trees. Let's get on board with Constable. There we go. Well, about 3 minutes of this practice left. Constable just testing his way around. See if he can repeat that 2nd place in race 2. Absolutely great performance and a great result for Constable there. Going to propel him up through the driver standings, maybe even past Towers, so up into 2nd place maybe on the driver standings for Constable. Also putting a little bit of distance between him and Peter Brophy as well, because they're currently on equal points in 3rd and 4th in the Drivers' Championship. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Interesting to see how that changes the complexion of the championship. We go into the bus stop there. Bit of a slow bus stop. But no, we had a good race 1. Plenty going on. A few spins. There's Bolevsky. Constable must be absolutely sick of that red stripe in front of him. But yeah, no, good race 1. This is a fast, interesting corner. We'll see how many spins and unintentional contact we get in race 2. How you feeling, Twitch chat? What's your predictions for race 2? Lay them on me. Got just 1 minute of this warm-up left. Ollie to win it from Ollie Salt Superfan Actual Panda. As always. I mean, he's definitely improving, that's for sure. Race to race, seeing some great racing from Ollie. Just was unfortunate there that Peter Vernon had that drive to get by him on the last race, because he'd driven a Sterling race pretty much for the entire thing, and I did capitalise on the Matt Perkins' spin as well. So yeah, could be a good race for Ollie, especially starting on pole. If he gets a good start, he'll definitely be up there. See how Constable and Bolevsky see if they can cut their way through the field. It'll be interesting to see. It's always interesting to see in race 2 what happens. Race 2 is always infinitely more exciting than race 1, just because of the grid flip. So here we go. The warm-up has finished. A quick look. There we go. As we come into the pits, and everyone is now checking out of the pits, wheeling their cars out. You can see Ollie Salt there on the right, on pole, with Peter Vernon there on the left in second place. Right, we are ready to go. I'm going to put my camera on Towers, because he's fourth place man. And it's go, go, go here, race 2. Bolevsky has a bit of a pull out. That is Kolya battling with Muna. Peter Vernon goes first. Ollie Salt drops back a bit. Oh, really wide corner there from Peter Vernon. Everyone follows him. Allowing Stefan Kolyev to get into first place. With Ollie Salt managing to claw his way back up to second. Great. After that, it wasn't a great start from him, but absolutely took advantage of that. All those cars going wide. Ian Towers pushes his way up to third place. Peter Brophy into fourth. Peter Vernon down to fifth. Constable up to sixth. Matt Perkins is seventh. Bolevsky languishing there in eighth place. Kolyev now starting to pull out a bit of a lead. Is Ollie going to follow him? Towers is defending off his teammate Brophy. There might be some team orders going on, you never know. Peter Vernon stacked up behind Brophy, but Bolevsky is actually past. Yeah, he's up into sixth now behind Constable. Let's take a look. Now he's past Vernon. He's going to stack up behind Brophy now. Towers getting up behind Ollie Salt. Let's take a look. Absolutely great racing here. Towers goes up, cuts that corner a little bit, but manages to stay on. Brophy's running behind. Towers is looking for room past Salt there, but just can't quite get it. Kolyev is pulling out quite an impressive lead now, as Salt, as everyone's kind of stacked up behind Salt there. Is Towers going to get by now? I think he might make it stick. A bit wide from Salt. Bolevsky slides out wide. Salt going to try and move back on Towers, but gets punted wide a little bit. Doesn't want to make that contact. Brophy now scoops around the outside of Towers. Salt gets pushed back behind Peter Vernon, who charges up. Oh, a bit of contact there from Vernon. Looks like Salt manages to get back through though. Bit of bunting and boring there. Bolevsky finds a clean way through. Towers gets pushed down into fifth. Kolyev is away. Goodbye, Kolyev. Now it's Bolevsky against Brophy. But Salt's still there. He's still there with a bit of a kick out there. Bit of contact. The two Mustangs going at it. Bolevsky now trying to find a way past Brophy. Let's hang off the back of Brophy. There he is. I was off the back of Bolevsky then. Yeah, there we go, Brophy. We'd be interested to see what everyone's safety ratings are like. Oh, we've got a spin there. It's Kolyev! Our race leader has spun. Absolute disaster there for Kolyev. He was leading the race so strongly. I think that might be a DNF. It might be terminal. Unfortunate there for Kolyev. But that's allowed Peter Brophy to get into the lead. Towers has also found his way up to third. Constable into fourth. Ollie Salt all the way down to ninth. Bad incident for him there. I guess that big spin from Kolyev really did a number on everyone. It only takes a second to lose your nerve and you can throw it all away. It's the story of Race Room. It's difficult being an Ollie fan sometimes, but hey, you're very dedicated, so props for that. I hope he does good merchandise, like bumper stickers and t-shirts and stuff. Really good battle up the front here. Bolesky trying to find a way past Peter Brophy. Dropping back a bit there. Brophy, very good defensive driver. Will be on the lines all the time. So you've got to find that one moment and make it stick. Constable is also all over the back of Bolesky, so if Brophy slows Bolesky down, then Constable could potentially swoop on by. Towers there having a bit of trouble in 4th place, dropping back a little bit. Behind Towers now is Perkins, Vernon, Moon are dropping back to 7th, Sam Prescott up to 8th, Ollie Salt still there, sitting there in 9th place. Bolesky gets a good run up in, and yeah, he's got it. Bit of a slide there. Oh no, he's out a big spin. Absolute disaster there for Brophy. But he's able to rejoin, that's good. But he rejoins in 6th place. That must be absolutely gutting for him. Just got caught there in a bit of a sandwich between the Mustang and the Audi. He's got Ollie Salt up behind him now, who's come up into 8th place, taking that from Prescott. Let's take a look back up the front. Got Bolesky, followed by the 2 Audis of Constable and Towers. Followed by the BMWs of Vernon, Perkins and Mouna Yamaz. Yeah, absolutely disastrous there for Peter Brophy. Just got caught on that bit of apex. That's all it takes to have a really nasty spin. It's good, just good it wasn't a terminal crash that put him out of the race, because that would have really spoiled his race day. But no, he's rejoined and back in 7th now. So hopefully he can claw his way back up. We've still got just under 8 minutes of this race left, so there's plenty of time. And the pack is pretty stacked up. Only a second between all of the top, all of the top 10 drivers really. Like the biggest gap is between Vernon and Perkins, which is about 4.5 seconds. So we shall see. Let's take a look at the man in 6th place. It's Mouna. Around the bus stop now, stacked up behind Perkins and Vernon. Can Mouna claw his way back up a little bit? You can see Brophy there in the background, catching ever closer. You can see Peter Vernon's just gone ahead of Matt Perkins there, side by side. Coming into this next section. Both of them go out wide, rumble on the apex. It's the same place that Brophy spun, but yes, Mouna gets past. Mouna is now past Perkins as well. So Perkins dropping 2 places there. Can he get past Vernon as well? Let's go off the back of Peter Vernon there. Here he is. See Perkins having a go at Mouna, but will he be able to get by? No, Mouna shutting the door there. You can see Brophy now Also catching up to the back of Perkins. There'll only be a couple more sections before he's right on the back. Bit of a slide there from Muna. Trying to keep that Beamer on the road. Looks like Perkins is having a go at Muna. Muna kicks out wide a little bit. Can Perkins capitalise? There's not much gap. Looks like Muna will hold on for now. He's gone wide again a little bit, but no, he still has the drive, still has the line into the following corner. So doing well there. Let's go off the back of Muna now. These two, Brophy's caught right back up. He wants those places. He's past Perkins. It's a very spirited drive from Peter Brophy, pulling it all the way back up from ninth. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. It's Peter Vernon's just stopped on the track, allowing everyone to crash into him. Big changes here, big changes. Peter Brophy up into 4th, Sam Prescott up into 5th, Ollie Salt up into 6th, Matt Perkins, Peter Vernon and Muna down all the way into 7th, 8th and 9th respectively. They all just smashed into Vernon. I bet they're not very happy about that. There'll be some racing stewards investigation into what went wrong there. But it allows these other drivers to capitalise. Let's see, Pete Brophy now up into 4th place. He's there behind Ian Towers now. Right up there. Towers has lost a bit of time. Down the roster a bit. There's then we've got Ollie Salt with all these cars stacked up behind him, vying for position. Let's stay with this battle for a bit. This is great racing here. Prescott now looking for a way through. Vernon up behind him again, trying to regain those lost places. Don't know what happened there on the bus stop, but seems to be in the past now. I think Muna came off worse from that whole exchange, losing a place, losing many places to Brophy, Prescott, Salt and Perkins. So yeah, absolutely gutting there for Muna. Salt now, that's Vernon going through past. Oh, a bit of a power slide there from, oh, but Prescott, oh, he loses it. He follows Peter Vernon's power slide, but doesn't manage to correct it quite, allowing Muna to get through. Then there were 4. Salt now down to 8th. Didn't come out very well from that exchange. Muna's absolutely charging up the field. He's right on the back of Matt Perkins there. Looks like he's going to carry a lot of momentum through that corner. Can he make it stick? Perkins has got the inside line, but looks like Muna's through. Clawing his way back up the order. Can he now get past Vernon? Hopefully. Oh, but looks like Salt's just gone the wrong way, but he's back on. See, Sam Prescott in the background has rejoined, so he's back on. Looking at Perkins now. Salt slowly reeling him in. See if Salt can get on the back of this train, which is the Peter Vernon train currently. The battle for 5th. Up in the distance, we can see Peter Brophy with the Duftin AMG going after Ian Towers. We've got 56 seconds of this race left. We'll see what happens. It's the same as race 1. Everyone's just got their fronts absolutely smashed in. Oh, a bit of a slide there for Brophy. Oh no, can he get back on the track before everyone comes round? No! With 30 seconds of the race left, he must be absolutely gutted. That pushes Peter Vernon back up into 4th, Moona into 5th, Perkins into 6th, Salt into 7th. Oh, that spirited charge from Peter Brophy negated in an instant. I'll stop putting the camera on you, Peter. I'm sorry if it was the pressure. The heat is definitely getting to a lot of people out here today, so quite right. Oh no. So as we go into the final lap of the race, looks like we've got our finishing order. Bolesky just coming round the bus stop now. And it will be Denislav Bolesky taking the 2nd race here at Spa. Tom Constable flashing his lights, taking a 2nd place in the 2nd race. Good, consistent driving, both from Bolesky and from Constable. Who's going to be 3rd? It looks like it's going to be Ian Towers with the Duft in front, doing a little wiggle. There he is. Don't spin it, mate. There you go. And over the line. Here we go. Peter Vernon, followed by Moona, followed by Perkins, and then Salt. Yeah, it looks like these guys are going to finish as they are. A bit of a weird slide there by Salt. Perkins goes spinning. Oh, Peter Brophy absolutely gutting, finishing in 8th. There, that's Prescott in 9th. All slamming into each other. Like, they don't care about these cars, they'll just get fixed. Right, we've got Kevin Costa coming round. Looks like he's going to be 10th place. And then Balabanov coming round in 11th. Great racing, everyone. Absolutely gutting for Kolyev, though, in that race. Leading the race by quite a good margin for quite a long time, and then just losing it and spinning out. And absolutely smashing the car into the barrier, getting that terminal damage. So, yeah, unfortunate there for Kolyev. But congratulations to Bolesky and to Constable and to Towers this race for those great podium finishes. Yep, there we go. Your race winner is Bolesky. Again, fastest lap. Can anyone stop this man? Can anyone stop him? That is the question. I wonder if anyone can. So, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, for this, which has been the 4th round of the CA Staff DTM 1992 Championship. Next, let me just check when the next race is so I can tell you guys when it is. Usually I have this information up on the screen, but this time I was not prepared. Let's figure it out, shall we? Right. So, yeah, so next week there is no racing. We're taking a break. But we return to our regularly scheduled broadcast on the 28th of August, where we're going to go to the Hungaroring for the 5th round of the championship. So, yeah, join us then, I guess. And until then, yeah, stay classy, stay cool, keep hydrated, and, yeah, all the best. See ya.